Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first ever guide. This guide will be on P3 Kaling post patch. I will be skipping P1 and P2 as there are already plenty of guides online. Before I start, I would like to say that this is a strategy I came up with. You do not have to strictly follow this strategy. So let's discuss what has changed. The important ones are HP of all three perils are lowered. However, you can no longer hit perils if you are not in the same room. And Ascend is the only skill that can still multi-hit all three perils in the face. So now let's talk about the requirements. Ascend should not be used in P1 and P2 as mentioned before. It has the most value in P3 due to it being the only skill that can multi-hit the perils. So if you lack damage, you must save all three for phase 3. So the burst sequence, phase one, you should complete it with 5 bursts, including 2 origin. Phase two, you should complete it in 3 bursts, including 1 origin. And for phase three, you should have 7 bursts, including 2 origin. So now we know that we have 7 bursts, including 2 origin for 3 perils plus 1 main body. Now let's discuss the steps. So the plan going into this, we are going to do 1 origin burst, 1 burst for bird, 1 origin burst, 1 burst for dog, DPM plus 2 bursts for Tiger and 1 burst for her main body. Again, you do not have to strictly follow this burst order. You can switch around depending on your class, depending on your playstyle, but this is the recommended amount of burst. Now for the gauge, we are going to break green and yellow gauge so that we can stay in the Tiger room to DPM as much as possible. This leaves us with only 300 Vigor at max, which only allows us to die twice, including Heaven's Door buff, the entire run. So the first step when we enter the phase is to quickly cast Triple Ascent in the middle. Step 2, quickly run into the Tiger Room, which will cause the green and yellow gauge to break after some time. Doing this will allow you to stay in the Tiger Room and ignore all gauge mechanics. I feel that Tiger Room is the easiest room to DPM. Stand at the corner. If you have BOD, turn off your brain and DPM. If you have lie still, DPM and dodge the teleport hands. If you have none of the above, fountain, dodge scroll, dodge teleport hands, dodge the pillar and DPM. It's not that difficult. Considering the burst alignment, you can burst once in Tiger, move to the dog room and throw your origin burst, move back to the Tiger room and continue DPMing. Your next normal burst on Tiger should kill it. This order is just a suggestion. After some practice, you can decide where you want to unload your bursts. So now that Tiger is dead, you move on to the dog room to DPM. Try to play on the left side. To balance the gauge, when the dog gauge gets too high, you can quickly jump into the bird room, grab the red strings, and move back. Unload your burst when it's available. So in dog room again, we are doing 1 origin burst and 1 normal burst. Step 4, when the dog and tiger is dead, you stay in the bird room, unload your origin burst and your normal burst, and if the gauge fills up, you try to move into the dog room, take a break, pick up some strings, reset, and move back. And when all the perils die, you should have 1 more burst left on Kaling's main body. A quick tip on how to dodge a FMA. For me, I play in the middle. I look at the ground instead of the names of the perils. Do whichever is more comfortable for you. That's all for the guide. I hope this helped. Shout out to all the amazing creators whose content have helped me clear this boss. I will link their YouTube below. Peace.